Okay, so I'm gonna install a new fuel filter. It's really simple, really easy setup. It's only two hoses, and you want to take note. As always, take photos that way you don't get confused. If you can see from our perspective, there's a lettering there that says out. You want that facing up. When you install the new one, it'll have the same writing, or should anyway. Do the same thing. First thing we want to do though, before we do any changing, because this is under pressure, you want to go to your relays and remove the fuel pump relay, which I've already done. And you want to turn on your accessories like 2 or 3 times, just to get rid of the fuel pressure on the lines. That way when we remove the hoses from the fuel filter, all that pressure won't be, all that fuel won't come out or gush out with force. So all we want to do is turn your accessories on, wait a second or 2 or 3, turn it off, one more time. There's no real set of numbers of times that you can do this. You typically just do it like 3 or 4 times, just to be on the safe side, just to relieve that pressure again. That should be good. And just let me set up the phone on the tripod real quick, that way you guys can see everything. I'll be right back. Okay, just as a further safety, I will unplug the battery cables, just as added safety, just so there's no danger of any sparks or anything, because even though there's no longer any pressure on the lines, there will be a little bit of fuel seepage, but not much. At least it won't be, and last thing we want is accidental spark setting all that off. You can see these are on so tight, and because of this little notch or groove, I guess is what it's called, it makes it very difficult to just slide the hose out. So the easiest way is to spin the hose and pull up at the same time. It's a little slow going, but she will come out. As I said, you'll see a little bit of fuel, but not much. Could have been worse. But as far as tightening the hoses, as far as I can, to the best of my ability that I can recommend, so you don't over tighten them or have them too loose. You should be good to at the point where once you reach where you can't spin or rotate the hose. From the outlet, and I'm leaking a little bit of fuel there. But once you can no longer turn the hose. That should be good. So now luckily we didn't spill much gas, but we're going to give it a few minutes, let that dry out, let the vapors, seep away, or air out, and I'll reconnect the battery. Turn the what you want to do after this, you want to follow the opposite process, or kind of sort of the same. You turn your ignition on, you turn your accessories on 2 or 3 times. Let your fuel pump prime a little bit, build up pressure, and if you don't see any seepage coming through your hoses or your filter, you should be good. But you still want to, once you've done that, you want to turn your engine on, turn her over, come back and check real quick, make sure there's no fuel leaking or anything like that, and you should be good. But I'll give this a few minutes to dry out. What little bit of fuel did seep out, and I'll be right back. gonna let it run for a little while, just to make sure it's not, you know, leaking or anything. It's not right now, and you know, I don't see any leaks or anything. But I'm gonna let it run for a few minutes, make sure everything's okay. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that quick little how-to. Pretty simple. But as always, you know, make sure you take those precautions so you don't accidentally start a fire or anything like that. And I will see you.